Hello to all you amazing, wonderful parents out there. Welcome to another episode of Life-Changing Parenting with Fee. I'm Fee and I've worked in and researched early childhood and early childhood education for the past 22 years. I'm also a mum to 2 young children myself, so I know how daunting and stressful this parenting journey can be sometimes. So I decided to start this channel as a way of sharing all my knowledge, secrets, tricks and tips with you all so that you can feel knowledgeable and confident on your parenting journey. Today you join us for the second episode of our Tips, Tricks and Secrets series. Every Thursday I will be giving you the complete lowdown on a topic that you're going to encounter on your parenting journey. Last week was your complete guide to teething and toothbrushing, so be sure to go and check that video out if you haven't already. And today we're going to be taking a closer look at separation anxiety. What is it, and how does it present itself in your little one? Why does your child have to go through it? When does separation anxiety happen, and how long does it last? And finally, we'll take a look at what you can do to help your little one through this stage of their development. So what is separation anxiety? Well, it refers to the anxiety that your little one experiences when you leave them. This might include leaving them at nursery or with a childminder when you have to go to work. Although it can be upsetting to see your little one show signs of anxiety, it's actually a positive sign that they've formed a strong and healthy bond with you. As a result of this, they'll desire to be near you and show preference for the people that they feel the strongest connections with at this time. This is a brilliant milestone because it's so important for your child's healthy social and emotional development. So rest assured that separation anxiety is a normal part of childhood and a completely developmentally appropriate thing. It is important to note here that separation anxiety is not the same as stranger anxiety. They may overlap at times, but the main difference is that with stranger anxiety, your little one may express distress about being around unfamiliar people. On the other hand, separation anxiety occurs when your baby is upset about being separated from you, even if they are in the care of a familiar family member or friend. Let's take a look now at the 5 signs of separation anxiety. The first sign is that generally your little one becomes more clingy than usual. They might cry when you try to leave them, and some children develop extreme crying or temper tantrums when they're separated from you. The second sign of separation anxiety is that your little one will cling to you when they're in a new or unfamiliar situation. The third sign of separation anxiety is that your child might start to develop a strong preference for one parent over another. The fourth sign of separation anxiety is that your little one might need extra support from you at bedtime so that they can fall asleep feeling safe. And the fifth sign of separation anxiety is that the night times might become disrupted as your little one wakes up crying, in need of comfort from you. So, why does your little one have to go through separation anxiety? Well, your baby has discovered object permanence, meaning that they now understand that just because you aren't visibly there, you haven't disappeared altogether. So your little one basically wants to know where you are and why you aren't with them. Your little one's awareness of the world around them can also make them feel unsafe and upset in new situations or with new people, even if you are there. Some babies can show signs of separation anxiety as early as between 4 and 5 months old. However, research suggests that it usually occurs between 8 and 12 months of age and normally peaks at around 9 months of age. Some infants do not experience separation anxiety until they're slightly older. It is important to note that separation anxiety can occur at multiple points throughout early childhood, but again, the research suggests that the majority of your little ones will get over separation anxiety by the time they reach 3 years of age. So how long does separation anxiety last? So although separation anxiety can occur at multiple points during your little one's early years, it generally won't last more than a couple of weeks at a time. It is important to know that certain factors can trigger or exacerbate separation anxiety. So let's take a look at the top 5 factors now. So in at number 5, we've got feeling tired, hungry, or unwell. Number 4 is the arrival of a new sibling. In at number 3, we have a new or unfamiliar childcare setting. In at number 2 is the stress of the parent, which your little one can pick up on. And the top factor that can trigger or exacerbate separation anxiety is the loss of a parent. Moving home, extended absences from a parent, and some parenting styles can also trigger and exacerbate separation anxiety. For example, a parenting style that discourages children to make some of their own decisions can reinforce clinginess. Thankfully, there are many things that you can do as a parent to help your little one with their separation anxiety. We're going to split this section into helping them during the daytime and how you can help them at nighttime. Let's take a closer look now at the top 5 tips for helping your little one in the daytime. Tip number 1 is to cuddle and comfort your little one as much as possible, as this helps to develop a secure attachment. Spend time holding and cuddling your little one throughout the day. A story time is a wonderful way to create opportunity for this. Be sure to comfort your little one when they are afraid or upset, as this too helps to develop a secure attachment. Tip number 2 is to play games to encourage separation. So games such as peekaboo and hide and seek teach your little one that you don't disappear even though they can't see you. Once your little one is comfortable playing these games, you can then introduce short separations. So you could leave them with the different adults that they're familiar with whilst you go for a quick walk or take a shower. Talk to your baby using an enthusiastic tone of voice, telling them what you're doing, where you are going, and that you will come back for them soon. Leave with a happy smile on your face so they know it's nothing to worry about. I would say at this point that while it may be tempting to sneak away without your little one noticing, that can unfortunately cause problems in the long term, as your child could develop a constant worry that you could disappear at any time, which worsens separation anxiety. So, be sure to say goodbye, because it lets your little one know what to expect and builds trust that you will not leave without telling them. Definitely keep goodbyes brief and upbeat so that you don't prolong distress. It's quite cool to create a goodbye ritual, such as a special handshake or a hug, or you could provide your little one with a special blanket or toy to comfort them. When you return, give your little one a great big hug to greet them. They might avoid giving you eye contact as a form of protest because you left them, but this is actually a really good sign that you have a secure attachment and that your little one is comfortable enough to communicate that they aren't happy with you. Tell your baby or your toddler how happy you are to see them again, and you hope that they had fun without you, and tell them that you missed them when you were apart. Tip number 3 to help with separation anxiety is to foster some independence in your little one. So give your little ones plenty of opportunity to crawl away from you during the day. Let them go and explore another safe room while you supervise nearby. This will help them develop independence with the reassurance that it's okay to do so. Tip number 4 is to develop a routine. Now, a regular routine provides a reliable and stable pattern to your little one's day. Routine is important for all children as it provides consistency and reduces the anxiety of the unknown. Tip number 5 is to introduce new relationships gradually. Give your little ones plenty of time to get to know new people. So, for instance, if your little one is going to start at nursery or with a childminder, it's a great idea to have some settling in days. You would firstly go with your child for a visit or two, then you can leave them independently for an hour, then the next time a couple of hours, and just build up gradually until you can leave your child independently for the full day. Let's take a look now at my top tips for handling separation anxiety at nighttime. Providing comfort and reassurance during the day should help ease nighttime separations, but generally speaking, your little one will still require a little extra support at bedtime to help them feel secure before they fall asleep. Remember, this is completely normal and an expected part of your little one's development. Let's have a look at my top 5 tips for helping separation anxiety at nighttime. Tip number 1 is to establish or stick to a bedtime routine because it can help induce sleepiness and it helps your little one to know what to expect and feel confident that you'll be there when they wake up. Do try to avoid sneaking away though, because this can make your baby more distressed when they wake up and finds that you're not there. Tip number 2 is to ensure that they have a security blanket or their favorite toy with them. Tip number 3 is to stay calm and relaxed whilst you're saying goodnight, because your little one is very in tune with your emotions and can detect if you're stressed. Top tip number 4 is to avoid creating bad habits that you're going to have to break in the future. This might mean not taking your child out of their crib and rocking them back to sleep, or allowing them to sleep in your bed with you. So, what could you do instead? Well, this leads me on to tip number 5. Tip number 5 is to try singing or speaking softly. You can comfort your little one by rubbing or patting them until they calm down, but then you really need to try and leave them again. So to recap, separation anxiety is a completely normal part of your child's development, but it can be stressful for the both of you. Do remember that in the grand scheme of things, this stage and phase will pass quickly. Remember that a big smile, some comforting words, and lots of reassurance that you'll always come back should do the trick. Thank you as always for watching. I'm wishing you and your gorgeous little ones a happy and healthy day. Go and enjoy it. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.